You all sit straight, eyes closed. We'll chant Om 3 times together. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Gurave Namaha. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Om. It is by the grace of God and Sri Gurudev, while we are celebrating the 50th year of Sri Gurudev's going to West, and also the 25th annual International Intensive Kriya Yoga Seminar in the premises of Sri Hariharananda Gurukulam, Puri. This session is question and answer. You have asked the questions. The language in which you have asked, you will get the answer in that language, except Telugu, Tamil. A Hamsa is clean and white, like a pure soul. They do not need to be cleansed. You are a Paramahamsa. Why do you meditate? One day, says Narada went to the abode of Lord Vishnu, Vaikuntha, and he was told the Lord is meditating. Wait. And he became curious. How come Lord Vishnu is meditating? He is Lord himself. The devotees meditate upon the Lord, and the Lord is meditating. And his curiosity was intensifying. Then the Lord appeared. Hello, Narad, how are you? Welcome. What happened? He said, first answer my question. The question and answer. People meditate upon you, and I heard that you were meditating. He said, yes. You meditate upon whom? He said, on the disciples. Do you know, when in the heaven, there was Ganga. The river Ganga was in heaven. When she was to come down to the earth, she was a little bit reluctant. She said, people are selfish. Impure people will come and take dip in me, and they will make me impure. So I don't want to go. Then the others, they convinced her, yes, people will make you impure, but if the holy people will take bath, they will make you pure. And there is also an episode. Mother Ganga comes once in a year to Prachi Saraswati to take dip and to cleanse herself and to go back. So, do you know, meditation is life. And one cannot really survive truly in a spiritual path without meditation. And after some time, meditation becomes so easy and natural, it is there. চোখের কোনো সমস্যা থাকলে জ্যোতির্মুদ্রা মুদ্রা করা যাবে কি? প্লিজ টক টু, আপনি একজন আচার্যদের সঙ্গে কথাবার্তা। When shocking informations go to the brain, hurt or the hurt first. I think your English is very good. Handwriting is beautiful. Why heart rates is going high? What to do? Human mind always loves to hear good things, good music, good songs. Human tongue wants to have delicious food. The environment should be conducive. Mind always thinks that. The mind is not trained to face every situation. It is winter. Now it is not really winter. However, winter will come, summer will come, success will come, failure will come, good news you will hear, some shocking news you will hear. Because we have not trained our mind and heart in the yogic way, that's why there is this type of dukkhesu anudvigna mana, sukhesu vigata spruha, Bhagavad Gita. Hearing shocking news, there will be no, tension, sadness. There will be no clinging for aspiration for pleasant things. Keeping the mind free from attachment, fear, and anger. The mind can be truly directed towards the divine. Our mind is not trained like that. Meditation, spiritual life helps us Life after life, strong desires can be eliminated by practicing Kriya Yoga. Why do you think of life after life? Why can't you think this life and I will make it? Somebody told in Christianity, they tell this is the life. Either this way or that way. Either to heaven or to hell. This was the thought of many sadhus, the holy people. They said, they told like this to intensify practice. This is the life. I have to reach. But people still then they don't do. We are on the path of spirituality. Why should we think of next life? Why can't we finish our drama this life and for that sadhana? And it is possible. Not that it is impossible. Practice of Kriya eliminates negativity, brings positive spirit, destroys karmas. Sri Gurudev used to say, meditation is like the fire which will roast the seed of karma from lives after lives, which will not germinate anymore. Roasted seed has no ability to germinate and to grow. So meditation. I am always thinking each and every time, watching my breath, but I forget everything in my work. After completing work later, I recognize that not focused on breath, all days are going. Is there any solution? Guruji, please kindly tell me solution. There is no other way. You'll forget again, you'll remind again, you'll forget again to begin, you'll forget again to begin. So you have to, there is no, do you know, it did not continue longer. Once I had the wish to learn harmonium and singing. So it was here in Gurukulam. We got one harmonium. We got a music teacher. And he taught us the initial. So the right hand is going on the scale, the left hand is moving, and you have to tune and to sa re ga. While chanting or singing, the hand is not moving. When the right hand is moving, the left hand is not moving. And when the hands are moving, the voice is not coming. So it happens. Although I could not continue practicing this, but those who continue, they get success. Only practice again and again. And always remember, failure will come in any field, but don't fail. Don't fail means don't accept that I failed. It was not so great. Again. Is the evil also from God? What is evil? In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord said, Amrutam cha, Mrityum cha, Sat Asat, Aham Arjuna. Immortality and death. Reality and falsehood, everything. Reality, unreality, whatever. Do you know? The rose and the thorn, everything from one plant. Such beautiful rose and painful thorns. Can you imagine those who have studied the Hindu scriptures, the Devas, the celestials, and the Asuras, the devils or the demons, have same father. They are this, in modern English, half brothers. Same father, two mothers. They are half brothers. So অক্ষর পুরুষ মানে এক্সপ্লেন করে বলে দিবেন, শ্রী লাহিড়ী মহাশয় বলেছেন, আমি অক্ষর পুরুষ, আর কেউ নেই হে। পুরুষ কি? অক্ষর পুরুষ কি? পুরুষ শব্দের অর্থ হলো দেহর পুরের মধ্যে যিনি শুয়ে আছেন। এই শরীরটা হলো একটা পুরী নগরী, তার মধ্যে আত্মা আছেন, তিনি পুরুষ। আমাদের লক্ষ্য ভেতরে থাকে না, বাইরে থাকে, তাই আমরা সচেতন নই যে আমরা কে। অক্ষর পুরুষ যার, যিনি অবিনাশী, তিনি অক্ষর। যিনি গুরু, তিনি অক্ষর। যিনি পরম গুরু, তিনি অক্ষর পুরুষ। যখন শ্রী লাহিড়ী মহাশয় বলেছেন আমি অক্ষর পুরুষ, আমি ওই আত্মা, আমি সে ভগবানের প্রকাশ, তিনি অক্ষর পুরুষ। You said that we should be able to be alone with ourselves, not even needing a book or doing anything. How can we do this? Practically speaking, please help us to understand. When you sleep, suppose the wife and husband sleeping on the same bed. When you are in sleep, you are alone or with somebody on the bed? Tell me. In sleep, you are alone. During your sleep, there is no need of book, no need of during sleep. Before sleep, you might read. Before sleep, you might listen to music. Before sleep, you might meditate. But during sleep, is there any book? Is there anything? No. Is there any sense of the body? Answer is no. So when the teacher told that you should be able to be alone with yourselves, that means consciously during meditation, to be in that state, there will be no need of anything, not even breath. The breath might stop, let it stop. No body, no mind, no emotion, nothing. So that is the real state of meditation. When I spoke about this, I don't remember in which context I told, I did experiment in myself. For example, I love to read books. Books are very good friends. I love. And books are near my pillow. Not one book, two books. Lot of books. I practiced for weeks after weeks after weeks after weeks. No book at all. Nothing. Not talking. No book. No. One can. Nothing. It is. But all depends upon your practice. Where is your mind? Mind is peaceful or not? Mind is cheerful or not? If the mind is really with the Lord, at that time, what is the need of other things? But we have to live in the world. We need. But this is also possible. Thank you for being with us. Sri Gurudev told, I am grateful to you that I can talk to you. Gurudev said, if nobody will be here, I will not talk to the world. তাই তোমার আনন্দ আমার পর প্রভু তাই এসেছো নিচে Song of Tagore. God has descended to ourselves to give us joy. God has descended in our heart and soul. Where does the soul go? It gets evolved, or we get mukti if we practice daily. Practice Kriya every day. As long as you can, as many times as you can, all depends upon your desire. If you really practice Kriya sincerely, forget about mukti, liberation. Everything will be in your hand. Meditate. Cultivate devotion, love, and do not waste your time. Have you ever done mischief? Sure. With respect to worldly problems, is it better to pray to God for desired results, or to leave everything to God and not to pray for it? It is up to you. It is up to you. To pray to God for the desired result, there is nothing wrong. God is like mother, like father, like friend. Prayer is nothing but conversation with God, talking to God. You can talk everything as you feel. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord said, 4 types of people come to me, love me: Artha, Jignasu, Artharthi, and Jnani. People in difficulties, problems, they come to me. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord is telling. So there is nothing wrong. It is up to you. So if you don't want to talk, for example, he knows, why should I? You might have read, Lord Krishna had a friend. His name is Sudama. And Sudama was prompted by his wife, go to Krishna and ask We are living so miserable life, so poor, no food. He went, but he could not tell anything. But when he came back, he found everything is fulfilled, much more than anyone could expect. So remember, your relationship with God is completely personal. The way you feel, okay, God is, it is truth. There is no doubt. God is, He's with me, within me, around me, it is truth. If you love in any aspect of the divine, for example, one will tell, I love God as this, as Krishna, love. I love as Jesus, you love. I love as in any, but establish a good relationship. Just like we have relationship, you and me, we smile, we then you will feel, you will talk or not. You will talk about personal problem or not. गुरु जी भगवान को कैसे पहचानेंगे? उसके बाद पूछते हैं भगवान कैसे मिलेंगे? गुरु जी कृपा करके हिंदी में भी समझाने की कृपा। आपका शिष्य, अच्छा, कोई एक शिष्य मेरा हो गया है, बहुत आनंद है। मैं तो सोचता हूँ मैं सबका भक्त हूँ। भगवान का एक नाम है, जानते हो? भगवान का एक नाम है भक्त भक्तिमान, सुने हो? भक्त भक्तिमान। श्रीमद् भागवत में भगवान का वर्णन ऐसे है कि भगवान भक्तों की भक्त है। भगवान भक्तों के भक्त है। लोग सोचते हैं कि हम भगवान के पीछे पीछे चलेंगे। भगवान बोलते हैं जैसे बछड़ा गाय के पीछे पीछे चलता है, बछड़ा हो बछड़ी हो, तो मैं भक्तों के पीछे पीछे जाता हूं। क्यों? भक्त बोलता है कि मैं भगवान के चरण रज पसंद करता हूं, मेरे प्रिय है। भगवान बोलते हैं मैं भक्तों की रजों में मेरा अभिषेक हो, भक्त रजोभिषेकम, मैं इसीलिए भक्तों के पीछे पीछे चलता हूं। तो जो भी हो, देखो भगवान कैसे मिलेंगे? नहीं है आकाश के ऊपर, नहीं है जमीन के अंदर, सदा है पास है तेरे, कहां ढूंढन के जाते हो। एक हिंदी में भजन है, अगर है ईश्वर को पाना, गुरु के शरण ले लो भाई। भजन सुना था कभी। वो कोई आसमान के ऊपर नहीं है, कोई जमीन के नीचे नहीं है, पास में है। क्रिया योग साधन में हम बोलते हैं तो श्वास ही भगवान है। श्वास के साथ संबंध जुड़ो और ये भी स्मरण रखो, भक्तों की भक्ति के पराकाष्ठा में भगवान साकार रूप लेते हैं, भगवान प्रकट होते हैं। तो भक्ति बढ़ाओ। भगवान मिलते हैं, अगर हम भगवान को पहचानते नहीं, आप बोलेंगे कैसे पहचानेंगे? तुमी जानाओ जारे से ही जाने, सत्य मंगल प्रेममय तुमी, ध्रुव ज्योति तुमी अंधकारे। रवि ठाकुर। প্রেমময় ধ্রুবজ্যোতি তুমি অন্ধকারে, তুমি সদা যার হৃদয় বিরাজে, দুঃখ জ্বালা সেই পাশরে। उसके बाद कहाँ है, तुम्हें जाना हो जारे सही जाने। इट्स इंग्लिश वर्जन, परमहंस योगानंद जी ने किए हैं। Thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness, whom do I seek? Devotee knows how sweet you are, he knows whom you let know. This is the, he or she knows whom God reveals. I am here. But really, are we devotees of God or devotees of ego, sense organs, sense objects, power, honor? What is Mula Mantra and Yoga Nidra? Did we ever teach you about all these things? My question, did we talk in the classes about Mula Mantra, Yoga Nidra? No. Then my question to you, whoever asked, from where did you get these words? You'll say, I've read the book, or I have, from the internet, I have searched. Nowadays, people are not even reading the books. They're searching in the internet and listening to this, listening to that. So, I don't know all these things, honestly. Mula Mantra, I don't know. Maybe it is Ishta Mantra or Bija Mantra, maybe. I'm not sure. This is my assumption. Yoga Nidra, it is used in Srishti Chandi, Devi Mahatmyana. Only her grace, we have our publication. There is Yoga Nidra. Lord Vishnu was in Yoga Nidra, the description. Now, what is Yoga Nidra? That I can tell a little bit. It is a sleep-like state, but not ordinary sleep. It is a state of complete relaxation in the lap of the divine. You always invoke God and Gurus before you speak, and your words are sweet. I try to do the same, but sometimes no words come, or only mundane words. Why can I improve my connection with the divine and get words to flow, which would make you and Mother Mahasaraswati proud? To know, to be very honest, I'm telling, I don't know so much. And once I was young, it was in 1983, October, Dasara, Vijayadashami. I was sitting on the bank of a river, bank of Mahanadi at Cuttack. I was young. You can imagine how old was I. I had white clothes like this, clean shaven head with a little ponytail. A gentleman was calling me, hello brother, hello brother. Known voice, but why he would call me? Because he might see me from the back. I looked like this. Then I saw him. I knew him, he knew me. So I came to him, elderly man, respectable person. Let us go to a village for satsang. So I just followed him. Satsang. I went to listen. Then, do you know what happened? In the program, they announced there were sadhus. 1984, 1983, 83 October. So they announced now the brahmachari from Katak, they gave a name brahmachari themselves, will talk. I looked like this. I was sitting with the eyes closed. Me? What to speak? I'm not a... And they forced me. God knows what I spoke. I spoke. And I remember the person who was presiding, he was a professor of medical college. He said that there was a Mauni Baba. He never speaks, but whenever he speaks, it never stops. And our brahmachari from Katak is like this. He was reluctant to speak. Now he spoke, and he spoke. Then I thought, what did he speak? Make the life simple, easy. Unfortunately, we make our life more complicated. Too much of ego, anger, jealousy, frustration, unhappiness, expectation. So the problem makes life miserable. Our love for God, not really love. Practice. Through practice, everything will come to you. In the 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the Lord has said Abhayam, or freedom from fear, as the first divine quality. How to cultivate that quality? Can a person be completely fearless before realization? The 16th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is named as Daiva Asura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. The yoga of divine and demoniac treasure. Demoniac treasure. The question will come, are the demoniac qualities, devilish qualities also treasure? It's treasure for the demons. The devils. Dambha, Darpa, Ahamkara, Krodha, Parusya, Ajnana. These are the treasure of the asuras. They are also treasure. They treasure it. They think, because I have this, I can terrorize. Asuras are terrorists. Do you know, somewhere the thought came, Kamsa was the terrorist. Ravana was the terrorist. Duryodhana was a terrorist. And terrorists are not the modern days invention. Terrorists were all the time. Those who create terror, fear. In our inner life, our mind is a terrorist. Mind creates fear in a very subtle way. Creates terror, fear, all these. The first quality, abhayam, satta sansuddhi, jnana yoga, vivasthitim, etc. The question is, if freedom from fear is the first divine qualities, can a person be free from fear completely even before realization. Do you know, you think of Prahlada. Prahlada is the son of a demon, demon king, very powerful. But did he have the son of the Lord before the Lord appeared? Lord appeared before him as Narasimha. But before that, he had fear or no fear. So it shows that one who loves God has no fear. One who loves God has no fear. But he had faith. Faith in the scriptures, faith in the word of the Guru of Prahlada, but says Narada. Scripture and Guru, he had so much faith on them. So faith drives away fear. Love kills fear. How to meditate upon Srimad Bhagavad Gita to get the inner meaning? Read a verse every day. Bhagavad Gita is really a wonderful book. Unbelievable. Such a small, it's not such a big book. Bhagavad Gita, one can put it in one pocket and it is like a matchbox. The entire Gita, so small. 700 verses, maybe 1800 lines in poetic form. Sri Gurudev said, read only one verse a day. If you chant is fine, but read just one verse and read its meaning. And try to remember its meaning throughout the day. Am I living like this or not? Am I living with... Gurudev said, even write the verse or its meaning, put it in your pocket. In between you read, keep it. When you sit for meditation, pray to God. Do you know, the scriptures reveal themselves. Just like God reveals, the scriptures also reveal. Again, for such attainment, love and faith, love and faith, love and faith. What should we do if we are blocked in any aspect of our life, spiritual, career, family, health? Till now, I don't understand. People say it's block, block. I don't understand it. Maybe they tell there's blockage in my heart. That means the passage has become narrower because of cholesterol and other deposits. I think that happens. What happens? Cholesterol deposit. Similarly, the negative tendencies deposited in our mind acts as blockage. This is what I understand. So if you want to decrease the cholesterol level from your body, from bloodstream, and always remember it is in the biological example which I gave, medical example, you have to change your diet, you have to do exercises, so you have to follow, if needed, doctor's medication and so on. And nothing, then doctors will tell come for surgery. They will do surgery, but if you don't follow, again the same problem will come. So the solution is in your own hand, your own lifestyle. So the lifestyle, your relationship with God, your daily, just like daily exercises, daily practice, It will help you. Even in career, the same thing. Not to lose faith, hope, not to lose hope, to have strong faith, to put your effort sincerely. And if there is a failure, not to be upset, doesn't matter. Again, I will try. Spiritual masters always give the example of the farmers. The farmers cultivate, they put all their effort. They are not too much worried, although they lose everything. If there is flood, if there is no rain, drought, everything is lost. But still then the farmer comes forward for the next harvest. So spiritual seeker is like a farmer. How do we make decisions with clarity and confidence which are in alignment with God? My friends, we have to work. We have to proceed. We have to take decision. And we have to stick to our own decision. Decision should be very clear, practical, and positive. Not with unhappiness, frustration, anger, nothing. With joyfulness. What do I want to be? When I was young, I was a school boy, class 6, and I was to give a talk, not too long, few minutes. When I stood up, really my body trembled. I had fear, closed my eyes. Still then fear was there. My body was shivering. It is visible. I tried to control. I will not tell what more happened, but that was my condition. Then I wanted, why? Why this thing? Why can't I be natural to speak, and why can't? So then I decided how to, nobody taught me how to, I developed myself, how it can be, how I can face it. The same thing in our life. Stand with confidence. I will. And remember, again to remind, God is always with us. And our breath is God's presence. Meditate, clarity will come. In a peaceful state, it will be clear, yes, this is good, this is not good. क्रिया योग करने में आत्मज्ञान होने का सहाय होता है क्या? क्रिया योग साधना आत्मज्ञान, आत्म उपलब्धि के ही है. अभ्यास करो. This is good. I like this type, very little pepper. How to develop deep love for God? Why do you want to develop deep love for God? You wanted to have deep love for God. Why? Do you know, has anybody taught the baby how to love the mother? The baby has been trained. The answer is no. Nowadays, you can find the book, How to Be a Good Mother, how to nurse your own child, how to mother the. There are books. I don't think my mother or any mother in the past had the opportunity to read these books. And to me, why to me? Most of us who are here, they will tell, my mother is so wonderful, beautiful. So to be very clear that there is no need to read the book. or to listen to talk how to love God. I am reading a book, biography of Gandhi by Louis Fisher. Gandhi is telling he got married at the age of 13. His wife was also of the same age almost, or little, little older. Gandhi's wife was little older, but almost like Gandhi is telling to get married at this age, it is a curse. He's telling it is unhealthy, it is not really good. Then he's telling there is no need to train anything for the human beings. They know, they know all these things. Gandhi is telling. It is interesting to read from him. So one day, a person came to Thakur Ramakrishna and asked how to realize God. He said, you come tomorrow, I'll tell you. He came, he said, let us go to have dip in the Ganga. They went and he said, take a dip. Then Ramakrishna was there with him in water. And this devotee was thinking that something will happen during taking dip in the Ganga. He said, take a dip, and then he put his hand on his head. He's underwater and his hand is there. So how long you can stay? Few seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Then he was feeling so breathless and desperately, he stood up, and even if it was hand of Thakur, he took the hand away. He said, what happened? You told me to help me to get realization, have vision of God. Nothing happened. And what happened? You tell me. I was going to die without breath. He said, if your desire for God will be like that, how to breathe if there is no breath? So that is how it happens. Kriya Yoga practice doesn't need any specific time. For example, early morning is good, but a mother, a housewife is busy early in the morning, can practice after she's free. So anytime you are free, you can meditate. How can we make ourselves fully concentrated and motivated to our vision and realization, as we are now in a teenage stage and many physical attractions, young relationship with opposite gender attracts us, and we get diverted to this and could not concentrate in our original motive? It's a beautiful question. It's beautiful, practical. Anyone who asks this question, I must congratulate you for this question. Human life is the most precious life. In this precious human life, the teen age is the most beautiful age. Mind is clean and clear. Heart is calm and pure, clear, pure. The environment, circumstances, untrained mind, peer pressure, social media, this little mobile telephone, and as the time passing, more and more, temptation, attractions, and all these things coming up, which was not there little before. For example, if I think of myself, I grew up at a time when there was no radio at many homes, no electricity, no radio. Forget about television or other things, nothing. No cinema hall nearby. So everything is now, it is at your hand. I was shocked to hear. It was in Bhubaneswar a few days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. A young mother was talking about her daughter, who is in class 5, 6, and telling that I am really scared what is going to happen to these young kids. Even at this age, the talks among the friends and peers and so on. You will be shocked to hear one young man came to me here in this ashram a few years ago and wanted to see me personally. And he narrated this story, how he became drug addict when he was in class 6, 7, here in Odisha. And it was because of his senior student using him as the medium. You go and bring this, do this. And through this, he first started taking, and then he became a part of a racket. He earned a lot of money. Nobody knew. The family members didn't know. He had one house, in picture, a false name. During those days, it was able one. Nowadays, you have to present this, that. He had one, how to say in English, Benami, without, what I want. But thank God, one day he got awakening. He himself went to a hospital and went to a rehab center to be de-addicted. Then he telephoned his family that, don't get worried, I am in this hospital. I'm not well, but so then they brought him here. By God's grace, he's completely free from all these things. And he's now leading a good life. Much, complete transformation. Why do I tell this? My young friend, be careful. When you are asking this question, you have to fight with your mind a little bit. Friends will tell, let us do this. You will have to tell no. Friends will criticize you. You are outdated, unfit. You are old-fashioned. You have to smile at them. All right, I'm old-fashioned. You need to have that courage to be strict to yourself and strict with others, those who come close to you. Keep your goal, your vision in your front. It is a hard task, but it is possible. If you really want to change yourself, nothing is impossible. So, whichever questions I did not answer, you can directly talk to the teachers. Let us sit straight with eyes closed. आंख बंद करके भगवान को स्मरण कीजिए. We'll pray to God. Pray to Sri Gurudev. O God, O Gurudev, help me to clean my heart and mind. Help me to be strict to myself, to motivate myself to guide myself. I will be my own guide. I will be self-motivated. I will be self-disciplined. I will grow up. I am your child. I will be your worthy child. I will be physically strong, mentally steady, intellectually bright, and spiritually vibrant. Bless me. I am yours, and you are mine. Let us chant Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Let there be peace, progress, and prosperity everywhere. Om Amen.